So hey, in this video, I want to talk to you, especially if you're thinking about relocating. We're in the midst of relocating and have learned a ton throughout the process. Now, if you're not paying cash, you want to make certain first that your financing is in play. You also want to make certain that, if you're doing a large relocation, do you have the ability to work remote? If you do, bingo, that's perfect. The other thing that you want to do, and hats off to my wife on this, is to find a really good realtor. Now, what my wife did was she went on YouTube and started scoping out realtors, found an amazing realtor. So if you're looking in the Greenville, South Carolina area or the burbs around Greenville, and you're finding this on my YouTube, go in the description, you'll find Meredith's contact info. A dynamic agent, gave us a ton of advice, asked a lot of probing questions as far as what our needs are and our wants, as well as, our lifestyle. Come to find out, she's a cyclist, way better than me because she's a triathlete. So I'm excited that I'm gonna get entrenched in the cycle community and found out, like, in the town that we're looking in or are going to live in, not many people will cycle there. They might kind of make fun of you if you're out and about cycling, but in Simpsonville, there are a ton of places where to cycle. There's also the Swamp Rabbit Trail, but I could go on and on about South Carolina. But again, check Meredith's page. If you're finding this on my Facebook or on my Instagram or LinkedIn, just hop over to YouTube so that you can see the description. The other thing that's important is to really just kind of immerse yourself in the community. Now, we were going to relocate about 2 years ago. We looked at a particular state, decided to take a long weekend. After immersing ourselves there, we were like, oh, hell no. Certain things that we didn't like, there were way too many chain restaurants. Not that we're food snobs, but there's just something about a restaurant that's owned by an individual as opposed to it being a franchise. And that was a turnoff. The other turnoff for us was the HOAs, or homeowners associations. A lot of homes down south are part of HOAs. In that particular state, that HOA had either breed restrictions on types of dogs. We got 2 pit bulls. They also had restrictions on the amount of dogs that you could have. Now, we're going to be in an HOA in South Carolina, and we could have multiple dogs, so that is fine. With our HOA, we just can't raise cattle in the backyard. Now, once you leave our subdivision, it's really idyllic. It reminded us of the Northeast. It reminded us of being in New Hampshire or Vermont. So it has all of the things that we like. The other thing is we're both able to work remote. Now, I can do business anywhere. And I'm excited that I've had my South Carolina license, haven't done any business in South Carolina. So I'm excited to, become the new girl in town and get immersed in the real estate community, as well as getting immersed in the local community to do education for home buyers, as well as for folks that might be considering reverse mortgages, whether it be to purchase or whether it be to refinance. So long, rambly video on when you're relocating. Let's bring it all together. When you're relocating, number one, if you're not paying cash, get your financing in order first. Number two, you want to find an amazing realtor. My wife found our agent on YouTube. Another thing that you can do is if you're selling your property, so for instance, we're selling in Massachusetts, we could have asked our agent in Massachusetts, hey, can you find us someone good? We just didn't think about doing that. And that's something where your agent who's working with you to sell your home, they know your personality, they know your quirks and things that are important to you, and they can probably find you someone within maybe their franchise family. So for instance, our agent that's selling our home is a RE/MAX agent. She would have found us someone that's good with RE/MAX. The other thing to do is make certain that you can immerse yourself where you're going to live first to see if it's going to suit all of your needs. As I mentioned earlier, when we immersed ourselves in that other state, we were like, oh, hell's no. Now, we, not saying hell's no to South Carolina, are stoked about it. Can't wait till our new house is built. And if you're finding this on YouTube, would love a share, would love a follow. And as always, thanks for watching.